Hi judges, I am Titom's Beauty and here is my 1950s makeup. I got my inspiration from Mary Morio. The reason why I chose this hair is because I just love how the makeup looks then, because it really looks like a modern makeup. Even with the fact that the method of this makeup looks really old, but really they still come out nice. They still look so nice. So that's why I chose the era and the year of when this makeup was done. So I started off with my skin prep first. I wasn't so sure if they really did skin prep before applying their foundation, but I just applied only primer on her face. Next thing I did was to apply my dark contour from Art. Then I applied it on her contoured areas, her cheek, her forehead. Then I made sure I blended it well. I made sure I blended it really well. Then the next thing I did was to apply my blush in red, my red blush. Then I made sure I blended it well also. Then the next thing I did was to use my concealer. I made sure I didn't apply too much because when I tried to search for the looks that were created in 1950s, I saw that they didn't apply much of concealer. So I blended it all. Then I went in with my powder from Classic. So I applied my powder under her eyes. I applied it on her highlighted areas. So the next thing I did was to apply my powder on her cheek, the one that matches with her skin. Then I applied my contour. So the next thing I did was to draw my brows. I made sure I drew a very tiny brows due to the fact that in those times they draw a really tiny brows. So I was so careful on not drawing a really big brows. So the next thing I did was to conceal my brows in a very mild way. I really didn't just want to leave it like that because I wanted to be well defined and neat. So I continued in using my brown powder. So I had to check the inspiration of what I want to go for, and I saw that she did a very soft eye, so which is why I did a soft eyes too. So the next thing was using my powder to bake a little bit just to pop out the under eyes. Then I blended it off. Then I did my liner. Yes, that's one of their signatures. Their liners are always very bold and defined. So I did my liner. So the next thing I did was to use my powder brush to blend her face. Then I sprayed it up. So the next thing was to use my red lipstick on her lips. I saw that one of their signatures also was red lipstick, a very deep red lip. I also added lip gloss on her lip just to make the lip look glossy. And here is the final look of the 1950s makeup. This really looked nice. I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you. Bye.